What is up, everybody? What is up? Um, kind of excited doing a PC build today. Uh, this is a PC build for the YouTube channel, right? It's a desktop PC, and I'm actually kind of excited. We're getting to use some of our new tech today, guys. What's up? Um, we have our Razer Siren Bluetooth mic that you can it's wireless. You clip it, and that's pretty cool. I tested it out earlier, and it seemed like it does a really good job. You know, it gets like the bass from your voice that you've been in and stuff. So, um, all right, guys. So let me just see if I can. Uh, this is the 4K camera. Um, the one that I'm moving around, and let's get it going, then, guys. Huh? Maybe we'll want some little bit of space here. So yeah, this PC that I'm building is pretty next level awesome. I haven't booted it yet, and so this might be a very quick PC build vlog because it appears I already put it together. It looks like I constructed the motherboard and all that already. It looks like I have you know, put the SSD in there, and yep, I don't see a screw holding the SSD in though. I wonder if that's where I left off or something. I don't know, man. Um, but yeah, Asus ROG Strix is going to be a great motherboard. It's what kind of processor is it? It's the flagship, the 99 or I don't even remember 9800X 3D. I think, yeah, it's the 9800X3D Trident Z Royal RAM. I hope it boots with this RAM. I have no idea. Um, so what? This is probably going to be a really short PC build vlog because I mean it's mostly assembled. Um, you know, I have the case right here, so I have no idea. Let's see. So I bought all these parts Black Friday last year. Okay, so all these parts are from like the end of 2024. They have this computer has just been sitting around collecting dust. Um, you know, uh, it has never had electricity go through it from me. Still haven't plugged in the power supply yet, which is a Be Quiet Dark Power 13. I mean all the parts that I selected for this computer are awesome. Yeah, 9800X 3D. I'm looking forward to the 3D V cache or whatever. It's going to be awesome. And then for the SSDs, we have these incredible T705s by Crucial at like 13 gigabits per second read speeds, and we're going to have those in a RAID 0 array probably to combine their speed. So our boot drive hopefully is going to be on a RAID 0 RAID array out of the T705s, which is going to be nuts. It's going to be like the fastest boot drive you could possibly want. And then I will do my video editing on that drive and all that good stuff. So all my file transfer speeds and oh my gosh, encoding and all that stuff is going to be great. Whatever takes up file operations. Just looking at the parts here. Ooh, a microfiber cloth. I need those. All right. So looks like I was just building this and I was like, screw it, and I'm going to throw everything in the box. That's what it looks like happened. Might need some of these. Oh, there's my tweezers I've been looking for. This is the power supply stuff. I'll remember that when we get to the case. This is the thermal sink for the NVMe drive. Huh. Got to figure out how to get that assembled. I need that. Let's see. I don't need to read. Thermal takes a. I have another computer over there that I can build too. It's mostly assembled. I tried to. I put it together and then I pressed the boot button and it didn't post. So I don't know how to use that power supply. I think is the problem. Funny. I think I have a computer ready to go over there too. We'll make a separate build vlog for that though. Let's see. This is stuff for the case. There's the mount for the power supply. Really don't know what this is. Maybe I should read the. Maybe I will actually look at the user manual. I am building in the Core T3 PG. Oops. Yeah. The Core P3 TG Pro by Thermaltake is my favorite case, actually. They have a white, and I believe they have some other colors. There's my screwdriver. That's what I was looking for. And then here is the cool Wi-Fi adapter for the router. All right. Let's maybe put you over here, huh? So you can actually see up close. Let's see how that angle checks out, huh? Look up on the monitor. Yeah, that's actually not bad. You guys should be able to see what I'm trying to do. And I'll make sure to show you guys the parts and stuff. Let's get this down. All right. Bum bum. Now these are all parts. This is the power supply box. So I kind of want to just it's on the foam right now. The motherboard is. Just want to plug in the power supply and then just just do a test boot, right? And I even have a monitor cable right here. I don't know. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. That'll work. Yeah. Okay, cool. So I have a little space over there. I can just put the motherboard and bop. I can just plug it into the. It's going to be a USB Type-C for the monitor, okay? Using integrated graphics. I do have a graphics card that can go with this, so I have an old PC from CyberPower PC. Has an AMD graphics card in it. I'll probably be utilizing it, right? But I'm not building it with a graphics card right now. I don't care. I mean, you can just pop in the graphics card after. It's whatever. Fix the drivers. So, honestly, I think it's the M.2 screw I need to know about, right? So, this, and I don't know if I put, oh, here, I have it say, look at me, dude. Look at this. Can you guys even see this? This is a little vial that I have. I have it taped with and it's in like a little tube, and here's the M.2 screw. I saved it for myself. Look how much I love myself, right? Oh my goodness. That's hilarious. There's like a little cork that comes out. I wonder how well you guys can see that in the Keo. Um, this lighting is pretty good too, I think. Um, do you have the Razer Ether bulbs? I love those. All right, so um, this screwdriver tip is obviously way too big. Oh, what I was doing with this screwdriver. iFixit ProTech Toolkit. If you can just keep all the parts together. Let's see, is this one fit in M.2? Oh yeah, it does. Somehow I grabbed a fitting one first. Are you magnetic? Yes, hopefully, right? That's what we pay for, people. And so honestly, from what I left off, I was kind of struggling to get this M.2 screw in. I don't know. I don't know if my memory. Oh, well, actually, that just went in so easy. Huh. Now, why was my memory making me feel like I had an issue with the M.2 screw? That was the easiest thing I've ever done. I know I was having a problem with this. I do not know how to install this properly. It just, I almost want to watch a YouTube video on it, you know? Let me just show you guys, if I can, a close-up. So, it just kind of goes like this. And there's a thermal pad on the bottom. It's super nice heatsink. You can tell its quality is all heck. It's super heavy. This thing is like super heavy, yo. Like a high fraction of a pound, if it's not a pound, you know. Um, I don't know. I don't know how much this thing weighs. All right, hopefully that's an improvement. Yeah. And you guys have this other. I'll make this one kind of like look at my face a little bit, so you guys can actually see me. Yeah. How's that? Check 1 2. Let's make sure our microphone is still working. Make sure we're still recording. Nice. How big is this? 2 gigs already, huh? Is that true? Nah, it's not 2 gigs. What am I, crazy? Or is it 2 gigs really? Anyways, let's see. Uh, ba ba ba. So, and I want to be really careful, right? It just snaps in somehow. It says push, okay. Uh, Maybe this is what I was struggling with that I remember, not the M.2. Well, actually, I know I was struggling with this, but I just want to know. Can I do this properly, you guys? Oh my goodness, it did it. Yes! Nice. For those who dare. Okay, yeah, dare to push on your NVMe like that, for sure. And I don't know if I put the other NVMe in or not. It's not in the box, so I'm assuming I put the NVMe in there properly. So we will find out here in a minute, right? All right. So we just have all these power supply cables. Be quiet, right? Suppose that's what you see when you open it up. Like I said, the dark power. It's going to be really nice. This is going to be a really stable power supply. Don't know how many rails this thing has. It's beautiful though. You know, it's a titanium. 80 plus. I believe this is one of the first times I've ever had a titanium power supply. So, you know, and honestly, you know, this PC is almost ready to boot. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if it can detect. See, it has the back plate on it and everything. Yeah, it looks like it's good to go. Like it's been months since I touched this, so and a lot's happened. Do I have more RAM or did I just get two sticks? Oh my goodness, here's the other NVMe. Okay. Well, I'm actually let's boot it first, and then let's install the other NVMe. Let's just see if the thing runs. I want to know. I'm gonna empty out the rest of this box because these are all the rest of the parts. This is for the other computer. I don't want to mix and match. Hang on. This is for MSI. Yeah. This is all the other computer parts. Okay, that makes things easier, huh? Yep. It appears all of this is for this other PC in the corner. Okay. Nice. Put that there. Oh. This is one of the first times in my life I've ever worn a like a Bluetooth mic that you just clip on your thing or whatever. Just a wireless mic that you walk around with. Now that I'm taking broadcasting more seriously, my tech has gotten upgraded recently, and you know, I mean, you guys know if you watch this vid. I mean, I made those vlogs, and you know, my whole channel pretty much saw those vlogs. A little bit of coffee, just some. Ew, this milk is sour. I can tell. Gross, guys. My mom was warning me about that. Yeah, it's so nasty. I just had to dump that out. Yeah, I was gonna say just a little bit of black coffee with some sour milk, I guess. Ugh, and that taste on my tongue, nasty, man, nasty. All right, well, yeah, I thought that whole box had all the parts in it. Here's the user manual for the thing. This is, oh, here's another screwdriver from me. I forgot about that one. So this is, you know, oftentimes don't know what to do with these parts, right? This is just the cooler, you know, this is the accessory box for the cooler. It's already constructed. You know, there's some nice Y cables in there and stuff, amazing. Noctua always gives you incredible stuff, you know. This stuff is so useful when you do custom builds and all that. And then here's the Intel bracket, you know. As if I would do that. AMD fanboy like crazy. Alright, so since I'm an AMD fanboy, would like to boot up this 9800X3D, right? Let's analyze. Right. Putting all the power supply mounting brackets together. Let's see. It's in a pile. This is the, I probably will actually, this is the horizontal mounting bracket for GPU installation for the case. You know, we might do that, even during this build, I don't know. Never really used that feature on the Thermaltake Core P3. It's an awesome feature, but, oh yeah, I have actually, I've done it before. Years ago. It's really fun to mod this case. You guys will see. Okay, so I just wonder, you guys, you know, are we going to press the power button and will it turn on, you know? We're already at the moment of truth and we've only been recording for like 20 minutes, I think. Well, we're not at the moment of truth yet, right? We're just, do want to just plug in a few. I wonder what it's like to boot this motherboard without it being hooked up to a case. 600-watt cables, okay. VGA 2. Okay, here's the power cable. We're gonna need that. The DC 120 volt adapter cable. Your standard power cable, I suppose. Maybe it's a really nice one because it's be quiet. Here's a SATA cable, which I'm not sad we're not going to be using. I don't want SATA devices right now. I mean, I do want like a CD drive, I think. Is this the CPU? CPU 4, CPU 8, P8, huh? I wonder if this is just the CPU. Just wonder. I'm not sure, man. Oh. P8? Huh? And this says CPU 1 and 2. Okay, yeah. CPU 1 and 2. I might want to actually look at the layout. I don't understand what P8 means or whatever. Well, we're definitely using the CPU cable, right? So set that out. Here's the motherboard cable, right? No, this is a bunch of graphics cards cables. Oh, here's the motherboard cable right here. Huh? They combined the motherboard cable with a VGA cable. That's kind of weird. Doesn't seem logical. I'm fit. I'm weird. Yeah, so we're not using these. Let's see. Another SATA cable? Yeah. Well, clearly we're using this P8 cable, and that's it. There's only the motherboard cable, and then there's the 2 CPU cables. That's it. Of course, there's going to be a lot of fan connectors and USB connectors, but, I just wonder. Alright, and then, let me just look at the layout here. What is this? Well, I'm pretty sure this P8 cable is the other array for. Well, hang on, it's a 6-pin. Hang on, it's not the right one. And then what is this? Hang on, let's verify. This is CPU 1 and 2. Okay, yeah, there you go. It's an 8-pin. Oh my goodness, am I tripping or something, yo? Here, this is another 8-pin. 1, 2, yeah. No, this is 10. Oh, the 10 goes to the power supply. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it goes. It's an 8-pin to a 10-pin is the CPU. Huh. Is this another 8 to a 10? Okay, yeah. Okay, so they're the same cable. Okay. Now these two were actually wrapped together, so. Alright, so, you know, just to show you guys, you know, this motherboard. I don't know how well you can see it, but that's what we're plugging in. We just have 2 8-pins. So, I'm gonna put the one labeled CPU on the left. I'm sure these cables have the same rating and all that, so I don't think it matters. Make sure it's secure and firm. Firmly pressed, you know. Motherboards are so durable, it's okay. But you don't want to warp PCB or press down on PCB so hard that, you know, that stuff is like, PCB is really durable, but, you know, you can crack a PC just by trying to build in it like normal, so you do have to be careful. I mean, I understand being firm with what you're doing. You do have to have a level of comfortability, and you know, you do have to be firm at times. But I have cracked a motherboard housing before, just by doing actually what I'm doing right now, just by plugging in and unplugging cables. Believe it or not, a cable from a PC case was going into a connector here, a USB, you know, 3.0 connector on a motherboard, and I actually pulled the whole interface of the USB, you know, port off of the motherboard, you know, and so it just had a bunch of copper wires exposed, and I like ripped, you know, the architecture off. And it was just because the PC case, that USB cable, you know, was just, you know, it's just kind of warped, you know, the plastic was just a little bit warped, so you do have to be careful. You know, of course it bricked the motherboard. I was curious whether or not the motherboard would still run or not after, but it did not. This is not actually down. Oh, did we get it? Nice. Okay. Interesting. The P8 is labeled. It matters. just froze. Oh no. How long has it been like that? Oh man. I'm sorry guys, I didn't realize I got logged out on the desktop. I'm sure the build vlog's okay. I think I just shut the laptop, so okay. So we have the hacker pad. Love it. We will use the I/O. The keyboard. Now I just want a mouse. Do I need a mouse to even test boot this? As long as it posts, right? So I don't need a mouse. I don't even need a keyboard, right? I'm stupid. What am I gonna do? Go into the settings or something? No. I'm just testing it to make sure it turns on. And if it does, I'm gonna put it in the case, right? So, let's get it over here. We just have to transport it 2 feet. I don't know, this hacker pad was stupid. Why did I even bust out the keyboard? Whatever. I'll use it to do settings later. That will be the keyboard I use to set up the computer. What is this? Dark power overclocking? It's pretty cool, huh? It's gonna be, I would like to read about the overclocking features in the user manual. That'd be fun. Alright, so we're just moving it just a couple feet. Alright. See how this works out. Alright. And then we can I'm just over here now. We have our, luckily, our USB-C is right here. So, this is garbage. We test these things, so. Luckily, we have our battery backup, so if there was a power event, we're actually okay, right? We're protected. What does that even say? I don't know. Should I just use the first one? Wait. This USB Type-C stuff, right? 40 gigabit. Display, like, what is this stuff, dude? I don't even know. I don't know this standard. Type-C or whatever? What was that? Oh, that's my speaker. I don't know, man. No, it's not. I don't even know, man. I don't know how. Whatever. I'm a noob. Alright, so how does this work? Is there a boot button? There's clear CMOS and there's a BIOS flashback. Let's see. I mean, we're gonna hot start this thing for sure. Unless there's a button. Oh, here's a button right here that says start. Okay. Alright, guys. Moment of truth here. Oh, wait, hang on. Power supply is probably not on. I do not know. see lights. That's good. Let's see. I'm just looking at the monitor and want to know. Probably should turn it on. Input source would be DisplayPort or Type-C. Yeah. No sign of life yet, but sometimes for the first post it does take a while. Especially with these higher end motherboards, sometimes they have like a long boot time. But we will see what's going on. I do not know. Let's see display. No. Oh wait, hang on. What's it doing? No, it's a notification from social media. I don't know. Is it possible I'm using the wrong display? Let's see. Well, the fans are spinning on the CPU cooler. That's good. Let's see. Do we even get to see a display, people? Huh. Now, why wouldn't it be in... Why didn't it post? Huh? Is it possible I should be using another standard, do you think? Like HDMI or something? I don't know if these are supposed to go to monitors or not. I thought they did. I kind of want to plug it into another standard. Let's get an HDMI or a DisplayPort in here. Oh, let's see. I don't know if these Type-Cs on the motherboard are all like displays or what. So, I don't know. HDMI cable, huh? Oh, here's a DisplayPort. That's fine. Okay. Well, flashlight maybe? Let's see. Just like that, huh? Okay, there we go. Alright. We have a Razer Raptor 27-inch monitor right there. We're just going to use that. And then display port. All right, that should use the integrated graphics. All right, change the input. Hopefully this works. Let's see. Maybe we should try this again, huh? Kill the power, y'all. Kill the power. And then just nuke it a couple times by pressing start. Alright, let's try it again. See what we get. Well, we're just watching the monitor. Oh my goodness! New CPU installed. Oh my goodness. FTMV corrupted. Structure changed. Press wide. FTFM. Oh my goodness. Hooray. We just built ourselves a computer, y'all. Yo, now all I have to do, my goodness, yo, let's just press Y to reset. That is okay. Oh, I need to bust out the keyboard. Huh. Maybe the keyboard was a good thing. The hacker pad. Is it even on? Let's see, just press Y. I forget how to turn this thing on. Oh, I took the batteries out like a fool. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, I'm going to pause the recording then until I go grab my batteries. I'm not going to force you guys to wait. But guys, you know, I bet you anything it's going to detect the hardware. I hope this RAM is good. I mean, obviously, you know, it appears the RAM is fine, right? This wouldn't occur if the RAM had a, you know, congruency issue. Do believe we did a good job with our RAM selection. Looks amazing, by the way. Wish I could do the justice of the freaking G-Skill Royals, yo. With the 4K camera, I mean, look at that, yo. Like, those are beautiful. I'm extremely pleased that the computer appears to be good. Okay, you know, we're gonna find out if that's actually the case, I think. But so far, so good. Okay, let's pause this recording and we'll be right back with more of this, right? All right, you guys. You know, I am aware that actually I had a recording issue during this computer build vlog. You know, could have done a little better with the cameras. I thought it was actually okay at times. But you know, I did see that it dropped out when I shut the laptop on accident. So, you know, that's just my bad. You know, I don't normally do that, and I'm not going to edit it. You know, I don't care. You guys are fine, right? You are used to skipping through my videos, I think. So I'm actually going to see if I can hack this real quick. You know, I do want to install the other NVMe right away, and you know, I'm certain it'll work. I'm certain it'll just, you know, get picked up by the motherboard. So I'm not gonna, you know, I'm just gonna install the NVMe and then install it in the case. You know, look, it detected the NVMe. Nice. What about the freaking memory? Okay, I don't even know, man. The memory is really fast. It's clocking in right now at 5600. So is that backwards for you guys? It's not backwards, is it? Do I have to invert this? Can you guys see that? Uh Is there a way to invert this or something? Transform? I don't know. I don't know, guys. Oh, uh, nah, that's not it. Yeah. I don't think this is actually. I don't think this does what you think it does. It's funny. Um, it's just it's to me on the recording, the writing on the computer looks inverted. So I was I was thinking maybe you guys could read it. I'm sure you can read it backwards though. But yeah, it looks like it's detecting everything. So at this point, I don't even know if I want to run the BIOS setup or whatever. Why not? I mean, we could always take a look at the BIOS, right? Upgrading the system with more parts is not. I just want to slap the graphics card. Let's see, new. What's this say? Please press enter. Okay. I'll show you guys hacking with the neoprene pad. Where's enter at? Wait, it's not doing anything. Oh, press F1. Oh, F1. There we go. All right. Well, here's the BIOS. Okay, Mobo temp. Yo, CPU temp at 33. Hello. Thank you, Noctua, right? We are using the performance NH2, I believe, award-winning thermal paste. Pretty decent. Look, it shows both of the fan speeds in here properly. That's really nice. Sometimes those PWMs don't come in correctly because they're either split or they have some issue. So it's nice to be able to track the actual RPMs. That's a lot of fun. We do have our Noctua, industrial, PWM fan over here, 140 millimeter. If we wanted to do any sort of airflow build, that would be fine. It is an open air chassis, so there's a lot of yeah. I mean, guys, everything looks so amazing. It's picking up everything, right? Um, what does this say? The CPU is clocking in at 4,700 megahertz, and gosh, that's so fast. It's like almost 5 gigahertz. Yo, this processor is lit. The motherboard is super cool. The CPU is just chilling. It's picking up both sticks of RAM. Okay. You can see it right here. It's picking up both DIM A2, B2. That's weird that it uses slot A2 and B2. Isn't that weird, guys? I don't know. You'd think that it would be use A1 and I guess for AM5 or whatever platform this is, a lot of the motherboards do A2 and B2. I don't know. Or is it just the manufacturer? I don't know. So guys, I mean, this is like as good as it gets, right? We have our 1 terabyte, 13 gigabyte NVMe. I mean, this hardware is next level. We're gonna be able to accommodate the YouTube channel like crazy. So good. Um, next steps. Basically, rip it apart, slap it in the case. Wait, no. Rip it apart. Disconnect it right now, and throw the NVMe and graphics card in there, and slap it in the case, and call it a day, right? And we know it's going to work basically, unless we screw up some sort of like USB header on the case or something. And then I'm sure my components will be fine. Like I said, I know for certain, it's a little bit of risk. I'd rather, put the NVMe in right now and then just boot it again and test it real quick, but it's all right. I know it's going to work, like I said a million times. So, let's go ahead and just destroy it. Wait, how do you even, can we do a power off sequence from the BIOS? Let's see. Or can you just restart? Exit system setup. Nah, it goes back to the restart. It's okay, we'll just nuke it. And I don't know what the frequency of the RAM I have is. I know it's not 5600. Let's look. Yeah, this RAM is 8,000. This RAM is 8,000, dude. So we just have to enable the DOCP, and it will be like super fast. This is crazy, dude. This is going to be the fastest computer I've ever used for sure. Super capable. Wait till we get that RAID 0 raid going. All right. Nuke it, nuke it, nuke it. All right. And then, I always like to, you know, uh, you know, whenever I kill the power on something like this, should be using gloves or latex gloves, but I don't like wearing gloves. But my hands, yeah, it's all right. I try not to touch it much, anyways. You know what I mean? Try not to touch the metal and stuff, but your hands do leave oils, which you don't want to do. This is tech, yo. You don't want to leave oils on your tech to sit there for 7 years or whatever it's going to do, right? As practice, what I like to do, I like to just flip the switch on the power supply, you know, and then what I'll do is I'll just actually power cycle it, right? So here's the start button on the motherboard. And sometimes it'll actually light up when you do that because it has some remaining electricity in it. All this is going to do is just flush out the majority of the components or the entire thing even of any remaining electricity in the capacitors or something left over, in the tracers of the motherboard to clean it out basically of electricity, right? So it should be dead. Let's see. We're just gonna unplug the display. I mean, I could install the. I could install the whatever it's called right now. I see no reason not to. It's okay. The power supply is fine. I'll actually just unplug the power supply. And I don't know. It's pretty much safe to work on, I think. You know, yeah, it's important to wear an ESD strap, but I've never had any issues. So, and how often am I actually touching the surface of the motherboard? Like never. Um, I mean, I suppose you don't have to actually touch the surface for an ESD connection, right? Whenever static electricity goes, it arcs through the air, right? Um, Man, I wonder how many NVMEs. Oh, and I know that using one of the NVMe slots I'm doing disables one of the PCIe slots. So I need to just verify which one it is real quick. I suppose it doesn't make a difference. I don't have a choice, do I? But I do still need to know. uh, to complete this installation. Uh, was it that one? There. Okay. Wow, that is let me see how that looks in the camera. I don't know, man. Uh so I mean I'm sure you guys can see. Hey Google, turn the lights up to max brightness. Okay, that's better. Oh, on Earth, bro. On Earth, bro. I'm not even pointing at the computer. So, I'm so sorry, guys. Maybe I do need to improve my camera skills here. Maybe, huh? These little things I have though are awesome. They're like little pedestals for the cameras. Uh, if we can just get through this without tipping over a camera, that'd be cool. Let me give you a close up if I can. I'm not sure how finished this looks. You know what I mean? There's a lot of exposed. It is covered, right? It's covered by the aluminum, and you remove this, so it is organized at least. But interesting. Um, hmm. And then what are these? What are these like clips around the screws? You know what I mean? What are these M2 connections? All right, is there a thermal pad on the back of this too? Oh yeah, there is. Yeah. Oh, I hope that's coming through in the Keo good. Is there a focus on this thing that I need to know about? No, it's just an aperture. So it's an automatic focus. Nice. Uh, yeah. I don't know, guys. Just kind of. Well, nice. These screws don't come out, or they do. Okay, yeah. Make sure to keep this upright. There's 4 screws there. Well, what's next? Let's see. All we have to do is just verify in the manual. I want to know which M2 slot I need to use, and let's see. Let me make sure my recording's still going. Okay. All right. Where did I put the user manual, guys? Can somebody tell me? I have my coffee here without rotten milk in it. And that's probably a good thing, right? Unless you don't like me, then in that case, rotten milk away. You could just clip that and just watch me drink rotten milk over and over again. If it pleases you. Oh, if you're a sick person like that. I forget where the M.2 drive is. Is it in here too? Oh, no. Well, you guys aren't missing much. I'm just fumbling around looking for the user manual. What if it was on screen right now? It's like, and you guys are just looking at it the whole time, like, there's the user manual. Oh, there it is. I found you. Oh, and there's the M.2. Nice. Or the NVMe, or whatever you want to call it. These are like the fastest, best M.2s. They're amazing. I got a great deal on Black Friday. A lot of these parts that for this supercomputer that I'm building right now, even the cooler on this thing, like guys, you know that the cooler on this computer is like amazing, right? This is the Noctua DH12 or whatever. It's epic, yo. H12, I don't even remember what it's called. It's so good. It's like a $130 fan cooler. It's so good, man. I love Noctua. All the parts on this PC are just hand selected, yo. Just hand selected. Let's see. All right, so let's find out. It appears there are only. Wait. Wow, there's 3 M.2 slots down here, and then this has 2 PCIe slots. I guess they're both times 16. Nice. This is a nice motherboard, dude. Not that many PCIe slots, but you don't need them, right? I mean, who has like, yeah, who has like PCIe adapters and stuff? All right. Goodness gracious, huh? I'm just trying to read about the NVMe. Huh. Interesting. It didn't talk about it. I mean, it talks about M.2 installation, but is this just like a quick guide? Oh, this is a quick start guide? Huh. Well, eh, let's just research real quick, right? I just wonder. I'm gonna just vlog for a minute and research this with you guys. Uh, um, Jeez, I don't even know what it's called. Asus ROG. Uh, let's make this small. Um, I think I have it here. Is it this one? Nah. Um, Asus ROG. Strix 870A gaming. Nice. Uh, this is like the perfect motherboard for me, you know? It handles really high-end processor. Uh, it has lots of features, looks really nice. I like the aesthetics. Wasn't that expensive. I mean, $300 for a motherboard, I don't know. All right, so we just want to know. Bum bum. Yes, let's read the Japanese edition. BIOS manual? I don't want a BIOS manual. Do I? Well, maybe I should just download it anyways, right? This is all about the BIOS? Okay, yeah. And it's all self-explanatory too. I mean, but yeah. Just wonder. Okay, I just want to know the M.2. Tell me about the stuff. I'm actually gonna make this a little bigger so you guys can see what I'm looking at. Yeah. Oh, here's the part that I can't do, right? Okay, and then it talks about hopefully. Doo, doo, doo. Make our little thing. Since I am a YouTuber or I was a Twitch streamer, I should be able to manage my presentation. Um, I don't know. This stuff that they do to make M.2 installation easier seems to make it more difficult. I was happy with just a screw. I'm gonna read about that later, the rubber and everything. Yeah, this is what I was asking about. I was trying to show it to you guys, but I don't know why they don't just have a screw. All right, I'm trying to find out which uh disabled. Where does it say? It doesn't talk about the different slots on the motherboard here. Oh, wait, here maybe it is. There it is. I found it. I'm a legend. Duh. What do you think, guys? If it's a legit hacker, can sort through PDFs. This is exactly what I'm looking for, okay? When you use this such and such slot, PCI blah is disabled. So, I mean, this is so straightforward, right? Hang on. As long as both of them aren't disabled, you know what I mean? I don't want that. Are they labeled? Alright, how come they're not labeled here? That's kind of annoying. I'm just trying to analyze this. It says M.2 underscore 2 shares bandwidth with G5. So when M22 is occupied with an NVMe, the G5 will only run on 8 speed. Oh, that's good. It only reduces it. And most graphics cards will never pass the 8x boundary, right? I mean, even under full loads. Don't graphics cards not even use the whole all PCIe lanes? The bandwidth? I thought Linus Tech Tips did I thought he did a freaking whatever on that. I don't know. I don't know what the. If any of you guys know the answer to that, please tell me. But I thought modern graphics cards, even if you had a 5090, if you're maxing it out, it's still not going to run at fast. Need more bandwidth than times 8. I don't know if that's true or not. Maybe that's not true anymore. Okay. Let's see. And then the third M.2 is G4, which is the bottom one. Okay, so you can make the top run at times 8, or you can disable the bottom one. Okay, and disabling the bottom one seems like that's what I would want to do. Because I want the top to run at times 16. Okay, so I think that's what I want. So I want to... Well, unless I have a choice where it doesn't... I just need to find where they're labeled, yo. Come on. Oh, master PDF sorter. Oh, here we go. I'm sure mine's a 2280 in length. I just wonder what this means. Doesn't this mean if I just use the M.2 socket that neither of them will be compromised, right? So I don't even have to compromise either of my PCIe slots. And still use both NVMEs. I just have to use this bottom right one. I think that's true. But I wonder if they're, I don't know what the configuration is. I don't know if you can run the RAID array between these two. Oh, you can? Yo, this engineering is sick. I bet you anything you can run RAID 0 between the M.2 socket and the M.2 1 socket. I bet you can. It says they're all on the same socket. Look. Okay? So I bet you anything you can easily run RAID between any of these NVMEs. Nice. So I'm positive I can put my boot drive on this. I just know it, dude. I know it. Okay, that's awesome. So, interesting, isn't it? It's like, you do have to make a sacrifice. They packed a lot of stuff in there. What's this? PCA bifurcation M.2 settings. What's this? Quantity of identifiable Intel M.2 SSD. What? Huh? Oh. What is this? Additional PCIe bifurcation, RAID supported Hyper M2 series card. Oh, they're talking about cards? Why do they call it bifurcation? Oh, they're talking about the split between the two slots, the G4 and the G5. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Look at this, dude. In the G5, which is, I believe, the top one, yeah. You can have a gazillion M.2 drives. Was that 16? Gosh. 10 SSDs? 10 SSDs? I don't even know. So yeah, I think that's the answer right here, guys. We do use the bottom right slot. Both of these, you know, nuke our PCIe stuff. So, all right. Oh, and then let's read about those. Let's read about those little screws real quick. I don't think I'm using a latch for the back plate or anything like that. I don't know. I think it's pretty straightforward. Install with back plate. Yeah. I don't want to know anything about that. Here's a 2280 with a back plate. I don't want to know about how to do that. Why do they talk about that? Okay, here's regular installation. Optional. Remove the pre-installed removable M.2 Q latch screw at the 2280. Only follow the step of removable M.2 is pre-installed and can be removed. Install the M.2 rubber. If you're installing a single-sided M.2, do not install the bundle M.2 installing double-sided. I don't even know if my modules are double-sided or not. How does this work, man? You just rotate it? Okay. Huh, maybe that is easier. Do you have to screw it? Install the boop boop boop? I don't know, guys. Let's see, push down or something. M2 module. Wait, what is this? Is it just me, or do these instructions not seem linear, right? Just, this is talking about a rubber? An M.2 rubber? I don't know. Do you think for professional installation you would even do that? I mean, there's a reason the engineers have it there, right? Yeah. But it's optional, right? And I honestly don't think the rubber makes a difference at all. I really don't. I tend not. I mean, I would think metal on metal contact, and those things get hot too. Um, huh. You know, at some point, it might be really fun to get a third NVMe drive. Um, and boost the RAID array even more. That would be sick. All right, we're an hour and 17 minutes in. Yeah, we can wrap this up pretty quick. I like to take my time when building computers, guys. I have my computers forever. Come on. I have fun when I vlog. I've been drinking coffee. Maybe I'll make some popcorn here soon and break the law and put it on YouTube. The new tech seems to be working out good as long as I don't close the laptop while I'm recording and freeze the frames. Crucial T705. Man, these things are so expensive, yo. I don't even know if this is double-sided or not. Looks like it is. I don't know what it means, but yeah, I think it's double-sided. I know what I know, bro, you know? The tech industry, man, I mean, you could know so much. I don't want to assume. I mean, it looks double-sided, right? I don't know if it's more common for NVMEs to be double-sided or what. Okay, so there's just no screw here. And there's just this little... I don't know, man. What do you think? uh, I don't know. And for those of you that don't know how to install an M.2, you know, you do just like that, man. You go in at a slight, I'd say like a 17-degree angle, you know, from the bottom, you know, 17 degrees up, or maybe even less, like 12 degrees, and then just firmly insert it to horizontally to the, you know, towards the slot, and match up the gap, and you're pretty much good. Hold it by the sides. It's installed, but I guess I need an M.2 screw. I don't know, man. I'm just like looking through this stuff, and I don't see any candidates here for an M.2 anything. I think this is all, yeah, this is for the PC case, I think. Yeah, this is all for the case. Motherboard screws, I just wonder. Let's see. This Be Quiet overclocking thing seems cool. I want to use it. Might actually look at this, guys. Dark power overclocking. It's a 3-pin connector. I don't even know, man. Does this go on the? Yeah, this goes on the slot on your. Oh, it goes on your computer, and you overclock your power supply from your case. That's sick, yo. That's definitely getting installed. Um, it does have a PCB on the back, so I don't even know. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah. All right. Let's see. So just some supplies here. Might as well just throw this away, even though this G-Skill box is really nice. Do you think they recommend that you keep the box? They have a lifetime warranty, guys. You know that, right? G-Skill does. I mean, a lot of RAM does have lifetime warranty. But it's nice. It's nice. Okay, let's see. What's next? All right. Yeah. Track my location. I don't care. An M.2 screw? Man. Maybe some motherboard supplies? No. I don't see anything. This is just stuff for the case. In a few minutes here. I do have this box of screws here. I think I have M.2 screws in this. Luckily, I am prepared sometimes. Oh, here's some. Are these rubbers? Yeah. I don't think any of these. Oh, here they are. Yeah. I wonder if these fit. Some of these bigger screws get in here, and you can't tell this is the M.2 slot. Oh, it's labeled right there. I'm stupid. Let's just try, I guess. Good thing I have that, you know. It'd be a drag to um Come on. It'd be a drag to do a PC build and then not prepared, right? But yeah, apparently I have like a million M.2 screws. And these ones are black too, which is pretty cool. Instead of silver or whatever, some ugly color. And it, fits very nice, guys. Very nice. So that's some M.2 installation. Yo, we're wrapping this up. How about a nice little sticker peel here, huh? Oh, there's even more, is there? Ooh, look at that. Oh, there we go. Nice. Um, this is the second ROG motherboard I've owned. I'm gonna expose the thermal pad too here. Just gotta peel off the whatever. There. Don't make the mistake of forgetting to expose the thermal pad. Oh, let's see. Hang on. This screw? What? Is that true? Um, oh, the screw that goes into the M.2 is the screw that is the back plate. Whoops. And that's where. What? Hang on, we have to take out my screw now. What is that? I didn't expect that. Yep, that's true, Fit. That is true. All right, let's maybe line it up and try and get it in, huh? I wonder, will I get it right the first time? I'm gonna be able to tell here pretty soon. No, it's just spinning forever. I didn't get it lined up. Oh. Oh, freaking tailbone. I fell in the shower last night and I just landed on my tailbone like wham. It was pretty next level. I'm okay, but yeah, you got to be careful, dude. Um, my goodness, break your tailbone, something awful like that. Yeah, it landed right on my butt, dude, or right on my spine. Right on my tailbone. Ouch. And we have a tile floor. I don't know what I was doing. All I know is that I just walked into the shower and all of a sudden I was on my butt. Um, so, and I thought I had good balance and stuff too. And it's weird. I don't even remember what happened right before I fell on my butt. It's like I appeared on the ground. You know what I mean? Like wham. I don't know. So yeah, be careful, guys. Even if you're, my freaking tailbone hurts so much. Even if you're like me and you're physically capable, right? Um, I am stupid though sometimes. I mean, I actually just do silly things like slapstick comedy. Um, like the other day, decided to change direction while I was walking and slipped on like a paper towel on the floor or something, and and I just landed straight on my face, dude. uh, so That was a few months ago, at least. At least I spaced them apart, people. I do space them apart. Okay, so now we're gonna raid our old homie Brian's PC. This is gonna be a legendary moment. Let's get that up on the screen, huh? We are going to rip apart his graphics card and steal it forever. We're gonna take this zombie of a PC. Wait till you guys see this. This is hilarious. Right. Putting all these. Well, I will need some VGA cables for the graphics card in a second, won't I? Let's leave. Let's see. Is this a V? Nah, it's a 600 watt. VGA 1. I wonder how many VGA cables does my graphics card take? Is this a VGA? Yeah. No, that's the one I just set aside. We're gonna use this in a second. Anyways, guys, this is the Frankenstein. Ouch. This PC, yo. Look how many Razer stickers that is. Isn't that disgusting, you guys? Oh, man. But I'm gonna friggin' take this PC with a baseball bat and, like, beat it up and leave it outside of his apartment, I swear. I am a love terrorist like that. And he'll know who did it. I will make sure to put it on YouTube. I hate this PC. Ugh. Even though it always kind of worked. Let's see. I may not do that. I might scrap the parts and sell it. I don't know. So it takes 2 VGA cables. Let's see. Bum, bum, bum. Let's see. Just want to verify we're still recording. Okay. I'm kind of wondering, like, where is... And I want to... Here's that knock to a fan I was telling you guys about. These things are the most incredible fans, yo. They are the strongest fans in the universe. They're industrial freaking craziness. So might actually... Industrial PPC, NFA 14, 140 millimeter crazy fan. Might actually put that on the new build. Okay. Let's get this thing whatevered, right? Just ripping out a graphics card couldn't be easier. I want to take his RAM too. Maybe just smash the motherboard in the PC case. Actually, maybe I could take the processor too and sell that. Let's see. Wow, this graphics card has a backplate on it and a support bracket and all this stuff. This doesn't look like the support bracket is fully installed. I'm not sure what happened here, but it is. Yeah, it's fine. Interesting. I wonder. It's a nice graphics card. I don't even know. You know, if I was gonna buy a graphics card for this PC I have over here, I would definitely be choosing NVIDIA, right? So just a quick rundown of the parts: Thermaltake Core P3 TG open air chassis for the computer case. That did rhyme. Let's see. The Be Quiet Dark Power 13 for the power supply. We have the AMD 9800X3D for the processor. We have the G-Skill 800 mega tashes or whatever, mega transfers. 8,000 mega transfer G skill royals, right? Nice. I don't know what the cast latency or whatever is right now. Actually, I just threw it away. I could tell you guys now that I'm talking about it, right? Let's see. I'm sure it'll be in the description. Cast latency 40, 48, 48, 128 at 1.35 volts. So I suppose it is a 1.35 volt system. Sure hope so. Not at 1.15 or whatever. I don't even remember. So maybe just I don't even know the screw. Uh, oh my gosh, this back plate looks like it's holding it in. Huh. Guess that would make sense, but it's actually going over the metal from the card. I didn't see that there. Huh. Wow, this card is huge and very dusty. Wow. You have my PC duster right there. So this is this color scheme even matches the ROG Strix. Not bad, guys. Not bad. This is such a beast of a computer that we're making today. Um, Not bad. Look at the, yeah. I didn't even realize how cool this computer sucks so much. I mean, just look at how horrible that motherboard is. I hate it. um, the RAM is actually okay. It's Team Group. Um, but and I hate this case. Oh, it has a Thermaltake Smart power supply. I mean, that's actually a good power supply. I'm gonna rip that power supply out of there. But that's a project for a later day. I am not nuking that computer right now, right? Or maybe I just did. I love how this frame is bent. This is from me standing on the computer. All right. So we're done with that. All right. And you know, this computer does work, but I mean, I just, you know, I I have specific tastes in my computers, and I like to have certain aesthetics, and I like my computers to look and feel and be a certain way and all that. Okay, here's the PC case. I don't know. Oh, let's not break it. I don't see the rods for it though. Uh, I don't see the rods for the PC case. The support bracket. I don't even want this. What did it come with the graphics card? Maybe I do want this. Maybe I'll use it. I'll put it with the dark power upgrade. Um, so the overclocking PCIe slot thing. Okay. Goodness gracious. Let's see. Next step. A little bit of graphics card installation. I'm a little confused, guys, because oh, you know what it is? I'm wondering because on the power supply cables, I don't see another one. Um, let's see. Let's try and point it at the ongoings, at least. Um, Yeah, it's not bad, guys. Yeah, so recording mic looks good. Cool. I was concerned I was having issues with the siren mic dropping out, but well, it looks like the graphics card can go on after it's in the case, right? Will not be installing it now. Yeah, didn't really think that through. Hmm. But let's see. I have one VGA cable here, right? And uh, I don't see another one. What is this? Oh, here's another VGA one. Gosh, I'm tripping, yo. I'm tripping. Oh, and this is a double. No, it's just split. Okay, okay. I see. Okay, so we have our VGA cables locked away. Okay. So we are ready to assemble the final build. And get in there and install Windows and all that good stuff. Let's see. Let's get it in the case, right? So here's the two power cables. Here's our little add-ons that we're putting in the case. I think I'm putting that industrial fan in there if I can somehow. I don't know how I'm going to mount it, but this is the Wi-Fi adapter for the motherboard, and you can just, I think it's magnetic or something. I don't know. It's cool. I don't know how it works. As adhesive? Who knows? I don't know. And then, is that adhesive? Nah. It's just a stand. And then this goes obviously in a PCIe slot for overclocking the power supply. And, this has the backplate. So, love you, Ma. Drive safe. Drive safe. Let's see. um, well, huh. Just looking for the remaining parts for the case, and we can get started on um, actually building it here. Uh, this is going to be normally, I mean, something like this takes me like a half an hour. So, let's see. To get everything working in the case, I suppose, does take some trial and error. You'll see, these cases are so cool. So here is the case. It's not spiller coffee everywhere, right? And I think we're done with power supply cables. We're not going to need any more of those. Hmm. All right. Oh, it already has the motherboard standoffs installed. I did that earlier. Nice. Um, uh, I don't know the pro version of this case that well. This is You know, I pretty much only build in this PC case, but this is the Pro version, so it has some stuff I'm not, you know, too familiar with, and I don't know. But mm, see. Uh. Oh, why did my computer make a sound? Is my camera still recording? Uh, nice. Well, um, the Pro version has really nice design, though, guys. Wow. I love you, Thermal Take. I do love you. Oh, and they put rubber in their stuff. Nice. Hmm. I'm just a little curious. Oh, yeah. I forgot. I was looking for certain thing. Oh, yeah. I need the rods. Where's the rods at? Did I actually put the PC stuff in here? Is this it? I don't know, man. Thought this was all um for that PC. Huh. Where did I put the rods for this PC? They're like these silver rods, and they extend out and they hold on the tempered glass. Um, I mean, I have those ones over there, but those are for the other, and that's just the regular. That's not the Pro. That's the Core P3. I haven't even showed you. It's a I told you about it. It's a computer that it's ready to go. I just don't know how to use the power supply. I don't even care, you know. I'm not using it. I have no use for the computer, so it's just sitting there ready to go for whoever needs a PC whenever I do it. Huh. I just wonder, guys. I might pause the vid and try and collect all the computer parts because looks like maybe mm, it doesn't stop me from doing the installation. I could just look at a later time. Let's just do that. We'll go ahead and build it. We don't need to put the tempered glass on anyway. It's okay. Um, just analyzing the cables. I hate putting in the reset switch and all that stuff. It's always such a pain in the butt, man. All right. Luckily, we have some cable ties right here. I'm just gonna wrap these up and get them out of the way while we're working on the case. um, so we can do this. All right. Yeah, I'll be really upset if I get in there and I find out you can't do RAID 0 with that M.2 configuration as a boot drive. But yeah, curses. I shouldn't have even said it. I really hope. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it can do it. Okay, so it's just back in the day, having your RAID 0 as your boot drive was kind of like you had to have on my last ROG motherboard, you had to have a custom installation for that with some software, like a BIOS update. Um, with this nowadays, NVMe technology is no longer in such infancy, right?